Hey gang, quick apology. Since moving up to the new office, my boom mic has not wanted to work right, so I've had to resort back to the headphones. And for about the first third of this video, I accidentally left the mic piece up over top of my head, so it's a little difficult to hear. Sorry. I hope you still enjoy. Hello gang, welcome back. Of course, if you're tuning in for the first time, I am thearticulategrunt. Welcome to my channel. And if you're tuning in for the first time, that means you've missed my first run of FTL, the new Advanced Edition. So you missed me pressing my luck just a little too far and having a horrendous end and death to my entire crew. So, let's start the new run. Now, I was doing some reading, and you can open up the Zoltan Cruiser by with the ultimate unlock, defeat the flagship with any variation of the Federation Cruiser, which I've got. It'd be cool to get another ship. But I was looking over here at the special ships, and the Lanius Cruiser Type A, you can entice it with a valuable fleet, unlock 4 ships in addition to the Kestrel. I've got 3, which means if I can defeat the final flagship with the cruiser, I get the Zoltan Cruiser and the Lanius Cruiser. Guess what, gang? We're going to try and play through on the Federation Cruiser. Now, the Federation Cruiser has an artillery beam cannon. It takes 50 seconds to charge and fire. That's a long time in one of these firefights, but can be really valuable. Could be valuable in a big heavy fight, could be valuable someplace nasty. Now, once I get a teleporter, I probably won't use it because I like to board the enemy ships and get extra loot and salvage. But to unlock the Type B cruiser, you've got to accomplish 2 out of 3 little side objectives. One of them is Master of Patience. Use only the artillery beam to destroy an enemy ship while taking no hull damage. So, even if I've got the teleporter, if I wind up in a situation where I think I can destroy the enemy ship with just the artillery cannon, I'm probably going to pull off the main guns, and it'll take a while. I'll do a lot of editing to take out the lag time. 50 seconds between shots. But we're going to do that and see if we can unlock that. Also, diplomatic immunity. While using the Federation Cruiser, use your crew in 4 special blue event choices by Sector 5. If I can manage it, we're going to go for it. And Artillery Master. Get to Sector 5 in the Federation Cruiser without upgrading your weapon systems. I'm not going for that one one's just insane. But, there you have it. Master of Patience, Diplomatic Immunity, those are the ones we're going to be going for if we can manage. Little side quest, let's get up and running. You shall all know this screen. The data you carry is vital to the remaining Federation fleet. You'll need supplies for your journey, so make sure to explore each sector before moving on to the next. But get to the exit before the pursuing rebel fleet can catch up. Tip, sensors. If the ship goes dark, don't panic, just fix the sensor subsystem. Well, if you're in a nebula cloud, guess what? That's just the way it is. Which is why you get a slug and add them to your crew. They've got psionics and psychic abilities. They can see your ship and the enemy ship where personnel are at, even when the power's down. Now, getting somebody on that cannon, let's send Graffin, my Magus warrior, down there and look for our first jump. What have we got? I'm thinking we head straight out of the center and get as far away from where the rebels come on as possible to start with. Go! Alright, come on, good job. No wastes. You stumble across a forward scout of the rebel fleet. It's a fight. They're powering up their FTL. If they get away, they will no doubt warn the fleet of your position, which, by the way, will speed up the fleet's movement. That sucks. Okay, guns on my... Oh, I didn't even power my guns. Crap, they might just get away. Come on, boys. Now, with the Federation Cruiser, you have 1 standard laser cannon, but it's a heavy. It fires 3 shots. It takes 12 seconds to charge. And they've already hit me. Guns up. Take out that engine. Come on, good gunnery, good gunnery. Engine is redline. They are not charging up, but they've got superior firepower. I think I've got superior firepower. They just get off their shots faster. Mine is up again. Let's take out their gunnery systems. Guns are down, engines down. We've got this. And their artillery beam is only about half charged. Wouldn't matter anyway. But we might get to see it go into action before everything's over and done with. Alright, let's keep that engine offline. So one problem with one big gun like this, a triple fire laser like we've got, you gotta aim it all in one location, which means no subdividing your fires. Can't target multiple systems. Laser's about to come online. Artillery beam's about to come online. Our laser's up. We might actually get a shot off. Let's get those engines down. Come on. Do not let them get away. Engines are down again. artillery beam. Nice. Went right through their shields and sliced and diced. The ship breaks apart, and you're relieved to know you are still one step ahead of the rebel fleet. 2 fuel, 2 missiles, and 16 scrap. Wonderful. Alright. We took minor damage, no big deal. Things are up and running. Glad I had somebody on that beam. And let's jump on ahead. They did not enter yet, so I think we head up this way, come hit these constellations up here, possibly him, then come up and run through the nebula cloud. We might have enough time to do that before the rebel fleet catches up. Getting into nebula systems, of course, reduces their forward movement by half, which will give us an extra jump or so. Let's go back. No mason jumps, come on. Scan shore remote settlement being blockaded by a pirate ship. The ship hastily messages you. Stay out of this. What are you going to be next? Concentrate fire on. Screw this. You guys know me by now. I go for the fight. Let's get the pirates. You asked for it. They pull away from the planet and move to engage. Let's engage. Looks like they've got a color beam and a color beam drone, which means, okay, I'm going to apologize right here and now because they've got 2 cut beam weapons, which means they cannot take down shields. That's a bad armament choice. Let's see. They're fine. They're doing nothing. I'm going to take them down with the artillery cannon. A lot of editing. You'll notice it's pretty fast. They can be fine. I'm going to sit here and take them down. Good boom. Now, they didn't just attempt to give up, but I'm going for that achievement. So, we cannot let that happen. And ships like this, where it's easily done, will be rare and hard to run across, especially after the first sector. So, sorry boys, it ain't happening. As you can see, that does massive amounts of damage, bypasses the shield completely. I like that artillery cannon when it works. It just takes forever to get it working. And they had an onboard fire, and that obviously finished them off. Very nice. Pick through the remains and contact the settlement. Let's see if they give me some goodies too. And they do! With the pirates gone, you signal the station. We appreciate what you've done, but there'll just be another ship looking to profit from our isolation soon enough. Sorry, we can't give you more. You know what? That's cool. That's fine. 2 missiles, a drone part, and 11 scrap. It's not nothing. It's all good to go. And I just noticed from the last fight, Maxwell, my NG, who are, by the way, a cybernetic life form, is injured. So let's send him to medbay, get him healed up, and then we'll get him back to station, and we'll move on to our next rendezvous. Yep, there comes the rebel fleet. Let's get moving. And what have we got? You detect a rebel automated ship nearby. It does not engage and seems to be patrolling around a long-range sensor station. Attack the automated ship to get to the sensor station. Avoid provoking the ship. Please, this is me. Let's whoop that bitch. Alright, he's got a laser. It'll pop through my shield. He's also got a beam drone, which means if he puts my shield down and then it hits me with that cutting beam, I'm going to take lots of damage to the ship. This is not a good thing. Alright. Maxwell, get the shields up. There we go. Just in time before that cutting beam came through. Let's take that drone out, because really, it's the danger. There we go. Dead drone in space. Yes, due to the long, boring sits and waits between weapon charge times, I do edit out little bits of time to make these battles go by faster and smoother. I figure you don't mind. Alright, come on. One last charge, we should be able to take them down. Here comes the artillery cannon too. It's probably not going to have time. Alright, and let's take out the AI, just because. And now it's a race. Will the artillery cannon get to finish it off, or will the burst laser come back up in time? Which way will it go? Oh, we'll give it to the artillery cannon. What the heck? Nice slicing, blow them apart. Let's get some scrap. 10 scrap, that's it? Dang it. But I accessed the recent scans of the unguarded station. My map has been updated with details of the surrounding area. Let's see what we've got. We got a store! Okay, alright, are they moving slow enough for me to get in? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 jumps. I'm gonna say yes. Let's push our luck. I know. Dumb move. Don't do that. Why are you doing that? Because it's fun. By the time you notice the rebel ship behind the beacon, it's too late to avoid a fight. I wouldn't have avoided it anyway, and we all know it. Come on, suckers. They got a cutting beam and a blast cannon. Okay, I need to get their guns down, because if they hit me with that cannon, my shields go down, they can slice us up with that cutting beam, which is just not fun. And there it comes. Alright, get our guns up, take their guns out, hopefully before it fires. No, we are tagged! Crap. At least the cutting beam is down for the time being. They're going to be getting on repairs. We need to get our gun back up. Oh, this is just going bad. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have pushed my luck that much. Shields are back up, but we've got a hull breach and an O2 leak in our O2 sector. Alright, Maxwell, he is the NG. They repair time at 1.5. He's going in. And their guns are down and back up. They've got guys in there doing repairs as we speak. I would too, don't blame them a bit. And they're firing again. Their guns are fully up. Man, this sucks. They've got a good crew. Let's see if we can't light them up some more. Do not have time to play this game. Come on. Guns are down. I wonder how many seconds that'll last. They got a good engineer in there. Okay, we're fixed. Maxwell, get to medical. Don't die of oxygen deprivation, man. Come on. Stay with me. Guns are up. Their guns are down. Let's take out the engine so they can't run away if they decide to. There we go. And the cutting beam's up. We're going to finish them with the artillery cannon. Take them down. Take them down. There they go. Goodbye. See you later. Actually, we won't. You're space debris. The ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap of materials. 2 fuel, always important, a missile, and 24 scrap, i.e. money. Excellent. And we are refurbishing our oxygen. Let's open up a door for a minute. There we go. Get it pumping nice and solid. Yeah, it's basically venting between the rooms, equaling out the oxygen better. But let's get moving. Let's head to the store. Transmission from nearby planet indicates the outpost below, which offers supplies to travelers who send down an away party and check it out. Let's see what they've got. Alright. Crew teleporter. Nice. Alright, let's see. They got fuel, missiles, drone parts. I never buy missiles. I usually wind up with way too many for the way I play. Drone parts. I've got some. I don't have a drone controller yet, though it is right there. Big important thing, fix the ship. Okay, I've got 102 left. Let's see. Drone controller. We know what that is. Power ship drone systems. You can have automated drones and things like that. It comes with a system repair drone, which would be great because I could send it to fix that hull breach that I just had without exposing anyone to oxygen deprivation. Crew teleporter allows you to send crew members to board enemy vessels. That's how I love to play. Get over, kill their crew, and take their ship. Get lots of extra salvage. And battery backup provides a 30-second power boost to your reactor. Upgrading increases the boost. Now let's look at the guns they've got. Chain laser. Chain burst laser. This is another new one I don't think I've seen before. This dual shot laser decreases in cooldown the more it fires. After 3 volleys, it only takes 7 seconds to charge. Power requirement is 2. Charge time 16 seconds. Chain power, faster charge. Chain charge cap 7. Shots per charge 2. Normal damage 1. So those 2 shots, they both do 1 point of damage each. Not bad. Low chance of causing a fire. That's fine. Ion bomb. Self-teleporting explosive that uses ion damage to disable systems. Basically, it teleports a ion charge bomb into a room on the enemy ship. It explodes. It neutralizes the system temporarily. Thing is, it's not accurate. It can teleport outside the room to another room or even outside the ship and miss completely, which is annoying as snot. Heavy ion. Requires 2 power, charge time 13 seconds. 1 shot per charge, but it does 2 ion damage. Basically, if your enemy has 3 shields, you shoot it with one of these, it knocks off 2 levels of shields for so many seconds. Don't usually play with those. That's interesting. Not sure I'm going to go with it, though, this early on. Money's tight. Alright, over to available crew. We got Bruce, another Mantis Warrior. Let's see, that'd be 55. How much was the teleporter? The teleporter's 90. Dang it, I don't have enough for both. Pair of Mantis Warriors teleporting onto an enemy ship. It is a nice, nasty fight and almost assures victory. Do I want to get the crew teleporter this early on? That'd be nice to have, but will suck basically all my money. You know what? That's what I'm going to go with. Crew teleporter, and then I'm just going to spend everything else I've got on fuel. Because it really sucks to run out of fuel and have to sit there for 1 or 2 turns watching the Rebel fleet advance and catch up on you. So, we're not even going to go there. Close it out. Where'd the teleporter go on this ship? It's on the other side over there. That's fine. That is fine and dandy. And we are out of money, prepping for more jumps. And so, take care of yourselves. I am the Articulate Grunt. That's where I'm going to leave you this time. Next episode, we'll get out of this system. Take care, and as I said, I hope to catch you next time. Bye.